How was your day, guys? My name is Juante. Let's get to it. Alright, for today we're going to be going over the Konosuba event that is past and the new banner that has just released. Alright, now if we come over to the event section over here, it is not like the Onsen event where you had to actually do stages within the event to get the tickets. And for this event, you actually do have to play hard difficulty in the story. I had to replenish my stamina about 3-4 times, but I'm just going to show you how much stamina you guys are going to be expecting to use real quick if you're going to clear all this. So I'm going to speed this up for you guys. Alright, as you can see, it is 4 stages per each chapter on hard, and it is 3 runs per hard run. So let's open up our calculator real quick. Yeah, 4 times 6, and then that equals 24, and then times that times 3, and that equals 72. So you're going to be doing 72 runs, and that is 720 stamina. So yeah, you're looking to refill about 2-3 times depending on how much stamina you go in as soon as you do this. But as you guys can see, I did get a shit ton of tickets. Right now there is an event going on to where the drops are doubled for the story mode, so I guess they did it for this event so you guys can grind tickets easier. Another thing people might ask is, do you need to really pull on the banner for this character so you can make this easier? No, and it's a waste of gems unless you're just doing it to collect the character. You can easily complete this boss with the same exact team that you used to clear the previous boss. You don't even need to put Cosmo in there. I'm still using the team that I used when I was doing the Onsen event, and I'm going to show you how quickly that clears it as well. And I also did manage to pull Onsen Aqua as well, so now I have another healer that I can use to put over the Cleric quality that I had, so that's a plus. But yes, overall this event is really easy. If anything, I would say this is like 10 times easier than doing the Onsen event. So it's going to be way easier to grind it. As you can see, this is the hardest difficulty. This is basically extreme difficulty, and we're already cutting through this like butter. Another thing that is really good on this event that they changed from the last one is that instead of there being 2 different types of currency so you can get rewards, it has been changed all into one. Now that is really good because of the fact now we can actually just farm and just invest in what we want rather than having to get like a specific amount of gold coins and a specific amount of silver coins. Now we can just farm one type of currency and we can just use that to buy everything, and the drops aren't that bad. 7 a run. It's definitely way less than the other ones, but it's good, I promise. I'm going to show you what the shop looks like. As you guys can see, these are the only medals that we get here. Shop basically, well, this is not the shop, but the shop is, what the heck is wrong with me in clicking the quest? But this is the shop. It looks exactly the same. The only thing that's really different is the attribute for the schematics and the character that you would be getting for the pots. But overall, you see what I mean. Everything costs 1 type of currency, which is way better, easier. I think it's even like less than what it was before actually, so the grind isn't as stressful for some of you that can't really grind heavily every day. But I'm gonna clear out this shop and then we're gonna have some fun. But yes, overall you do not really need any of these banner units to pull on it, and I have not really pulled the character myself, so I can't really showcase it to see how good she is, but hopefully I'll be able to get some information from the Discord or from the wiki so I can tell you guys about that. But overall, this event, is it better than the Onsen one? I'd say way better. The only downside is having to use, you know, your gems to replenish your stamina so you can do all the runs. But if you don't want to, you can just wait to get your daily food, which is a free 200 if you wait, and then you probably don't have to refill your stamina once. So that's another way to do it for you guys that are kind of like on the gem budget. For me, I got the gems, so I'm gonna be replenishing that shit every day and just farming it. And another thing that I actually want to cover up on is going into the arena over here. For the longest time, I thought doing the easiest difficulty was the best way of doing it because all my units would live. That is not the case. If you guys have a team that is fully kitted out, just run the hardest difficulty. Overall, you will be getting way more points than if you were to have run the easier ones. And I know that really sounds weird too, because you're thinking if you run the easier ones, you do more damage equals more multiplier. It's actually weird like that. If you run the hardest one, the multiplier is clearly going to be higher. At the same time, even if you only get like 100,000 points or even 80k, you're going to be getting like 4 times more than if you were to hit 150 or 200k on easy with that multiplier. And I'm going to show you what I mean here. I'm not going to run easy because that would be a waste of a run, but I'm just going to show you the multiplier for when I do it on this difficulty and just how much I would get. So if I were to run normal with this team, I'd get around 180,000 points, and then with the multiplier it would bring me up to about, I believe, like 500,000 or 600,000. Now when I did the hard difficulty, I would get around, I want to say, like 800. Well, I'm actually lying. On easy I'd probably only get like probably 400,000, and I was like, what? And then on hard I'll get like 600,000. But when I do extreme, holy mackerel, even if the characters die, it does not matter. As long as you can at least make it to the end, that's what you want there, because those points will be huge. As you see, I did 120,000 damage. Now let's see that multiplier. As you can see, I almost got 1 mil points from doing this. If I were to get this on hard or normal, my points would not have been anywhere near this much. So from then on, I was running only hard, or not hard, extreme. And I suggest you guys do the same, especially if you have a full kitted out team with all level 60s. You know, they're all level up and everything. They're all decked out. Do that. You're just going to be getting overall more points, and then you're going to be getting more arena tokens so you can get what you want as well. Also, another quick tip for those of you who do arena, who has a lot of coins and don't know what to do with them. I would recommend not buying these yet. Not yet. I'd say clearly you want to buy these ones first, just because they're going to be easier to upgrade. And what I like to do here as well, I like to buy the upgrade materials. I noticed this is really the best way of getting these, and I honestly prefer it over farming for them, because if you guys already know, the dropper for these is kind of like, it's a little bit stressful. But yes, I buy all of my materials from the shop here. I stock up on that. I never farm for gear enhancement materials. I always go to the arena and I buy it here. I had the 2,500 coins from grinding, and then the 2,000 that they gave us, I used every single one of them on these. And let me tell you, I do not regret it at all. But with all of that being said and all that being covered, I'm going to wrap up this video, guys. I hope this gave you a little bit more insight on what you want to do with the game, and I hope you save your gems for some future banners as well. And on that note, I'm going to wrap it up, guys. My name is Fonte. Peace.